Yo, what's up with this thing? Up real soon. Well, this is the downside of a YouTuber, I guess, or putting content out every week. I have been in bed since Sunday and I'm feeling terrible right now. But we got to make a movie for you guys. So we got to keep the grind going. Otherwise, well, I think most of you guys know that's why you need to like and subscribe to the channel and put something in the comments to keep us growing in the algorithm and get the channel growing so we can get some more out of it. So here we are. I'm going to try and work today on the Kadett, of course, and get you some content for this week's episode. So I'm really not sure how far I can come and how much I will get out of this. Hopefully I got both sides grinded down, everything nice and finished, so we can put some primer on it, and I can start on the bottom. And firstly I'm hoping to try to remove the trailing arms, and then I can cut out some of the bottom plate so we can see how bad it is. But that will be quite a heavy job and I'm not really fit at the moment. So yeah, it's all about let's see how far we can get. Okay, I want to pick it up so we can remove the frame for a bit and have all the room to play with. Now let's first get up this ugly chisel done so we can finalize this. And some final spot welds, and then where the grinding is done, so we can start what was planned on this new episode. So a tip is following up real soon. The thing now, I'm not going to grind down the whole weld seam flat. I'm going to leave like 1.5 to 1 millimeter weld seam on the body. Most of the time I'll always flatten down the complete weld seam because I know everything is connected really good, and I know for sure that we can keep the sheet metal as thick as possible as original and grind down as less as possible. And this weld seam, well, you've seen in the last episode, that wasn't my best, or that wasn't the most brilliantly working weld seam. We're going to put the complete arch in underbody chutes anyway, so you won't see the weld seam anymore. And I figured the better way to leave as much thickness as possible. But the thing you need to be really care about is if you do that, you will not be able to grind down all the heat and all the dirt that's off from the welding. Because when you weld, the first thing that's going to rust is just beside of the welds because of all of the heat and the dirt that's going into the sheet metal of the welding. And if you want to leave a little bit of the weld seam on it and don't want to grind everything down, make sure you clean it out really good. So that's why I put the final grind down with the steel brush on the grinder so that all the dirt and the dark layers of the weld seam is gone. And now we can protect it so there won't become any rust after it. So that's the tip for you. Make sure that when you're done with welding, that it's really cleaned properly, because that is the first protection of anti-rust. Well, that's another one protected. I don't protect every weld corner, because we're going to grind down and sand them later on anyway, so the surface rust that will appear, mostly in this shop, there won't be coming any surface rust because of the conditions of the shop, but should they come, they will be grinded off anyway. But in some corners they are difficult to reach, or weld seams that were difficult, I always tend to pre-prep it a little sooner, just in case, to be sure. Maybe it sounds a little bit crazy, but that's the way how I work. I like to protect the points that I think, in my experience, are a little bit harder to keep and maintain. So that's why my ugly weld seam is now protected. I think it turned out really neat for these conditions. So, some final spot welds at the bottom of the front subframe, of the front rail, and then we're off to the trailing arms. Well, that is that. Okay, now this dirty, crazy chisel. I have no idea what's all happened with this. Look how much dirt's on here. It is crazy. Okay, so a lot of dirt. I have no idea. I've never seen a GSI with this much dirt on it on the bottom. And the rest is all kind of clean. So what's all happened? Well, I discussed that a couple of times. It will be a question always, probably. But the shady repairs will continue. So all on the bottom, I will show you quickly. If you can see it over here, they welded a plate or grinded one off. So I'm not sure what they did. But in the end, I want to remove this bottom plate. It's with some spot welds. Just, let me see if we can focus. Yes, it's with some spot welds over here. Over there are the shady repairs, so I'm going to probably cut out the bottom, because we got those new. I'm going to cut it out until the end of the spot welds. Same like the other side. Cut this out, remove the spot welds on the side. Then we're going up, cut all these spot welds out, spot welds of the mounts out, and then I'm probably first going to grind out the arms, get them off, get that off, and then we can finalize the bottom piece off. Look how much, oh, a fat ass layer of dirt on it. Crazy. Well, let's first mark it down so we can put it back in the same spot again with some easy to do self-stopping screws, if they were still working. Oh, always stuff like this happen. Broke the head. Crazy fuckers. Let's drill it out. I guess we're up for another challenge. So we can't even see the shape that the trailing or mounting points are anymore. So probably I'm going to cut that out pretty big and then see where I will end up. So this is the shape over here, goes all the way to there, and over here you can see it, I guess, a little bit, but I believe there were some rounded shapes original over there. And then even here, well, this is the bottom, and then there's an inner plate that should be here, and then it's going down and then it disappears. Why can't they just do it like it should be? Well, over here you can see how it should look like. That's way different. I'm missing some stuff. Fucking hell. Crazy shizzle mizzles. Okay, some movement. Okay, now to the inside. What the fucked up crazy shit, man. All these layers of shady repairs. Never seen this before. It looks like they just put some layers over it. So hopefully, maybe later on, we can fix this, well, in Dutch, koekenbakker shit. What they did on here. It's crazy with cutting and grinding. The grinder keeps getting stuck and the saw, well, he says, well, I'm not going to do this. So now to the inside, I got some cuts on the outside and some cuts through and through, but on the inside it's now still connected. So we need to cut some on the inside and hopefully we can then get it out. Koekenbakkers. Challenge accepted. Let's see where it's still stuck. I think, oh, yes, there it is. Oh yes, lots of repairs. Holy shit. Well, how about this? First step is done, but now we're this far, we should be able to get this off and grind all the bottom plates out that we will replace anyway. So, hurry up a little bit. I will show you a little bit on the shady repairs first. This is a corner piece of the bottom plates which they repaired supposedly. But as you can see how much room there is in between and, well, 4 layers? That's not original, it's only 2 original. So they put a plate above and a plate under it. And yeah, I don't think this should have lasted long. It's strong, that's for sure. And then we can already look inside. Well, here you can see they cut it out a little bit. Hope I got this on camera. They cut it out a little bit and then put the sheet over it. Why not in it? So that you can repair it properly. Not sure about that. But we've got the lines over here with some spot welds we can drill out now. Then we will cut this down and cut the spot welds out later over there. Cut all the spot welds at the top plate out. Same like the other side. Grind some bits down and we can first take the bottom plate out. Here you can see all the repairs they did. Lots of welding, that's why my saw didn't want to go through. I am not sure what I need to think about all of this. Not sure what I did. It looks like they made a new plate in it and left. It looked like they made a new plate in it and left those sitting there. I will film down the original shapes because this one is normally going there and then with all couple of checks it will be there, but this one is not that anymore. Alright, and this one is different. It's heavy, it's real heavy now. I need to take a look at what they all did. There's no, here you can see a little bit of the original shape. I'm not sure what's all wrong with over here. Okay, well, we can fix it anyways. Hopefully the final one. Sowieso niet diep genoeg. Vacuum. Freaking complicated. This will not go easy. That final bit was a tricky one. There were more spot welds under it, so I think the best way is to do it like I did, just to grind off the bottom plate and then drill out the spot welds from beneath. At the end, that's the best way. So, yeah, everything is out. Got some big holes now. We are a true Flintstone. And now it's time to clean it all out. One couple final bits where the bottom plate is welded. We can drill these two out right now as well. And then, yeah, just clean everything out, get it derusted, grind some little bit more of the floor out. Then it's off to prepare everything, make everything weldable. Get the new bottom plate in. and then the new bottoms. I'm probably going to fit the bottom plates first, test fit them, make them fitted, and then weld the new bottom plates in. And then we can grind down the final bits of the engine bay. Probably a good thing to do is to adjust this part, and the rest is kind of okay-ish. So this will be the final part. I will try and see what's behind there on the engine bay. Okay, I'm looking at it and I think we're ending up, as usual, drilling the complete steering arm construction out and de-rust it and then put it back in. Just, well, I got to stop thinking about it and just doing it. Last week was not a good week. 22, the 22nd and the 23rd, 6 hours and 7 hours. That means we got another month done. 49 hours on February. Almost 80 hours in the project. This is really getting on along. Do you want me to already count this up and keep you updated on how much the total is, or can we count it up later on when all the costs are done? Let me know in the comments what you want. Well, I made it to this day. It was a tough day, but that's the YouTube game, I guess. We got the complete bottom out, really satisfied on how that went. Bit more rusty crusty than, no, not than I expected. I knew this was happening, looking on how bad everything was. We could not expect more than this. It was, yeah, it's rusty, but it's fixable. We got the bottom plates in. Probably need to order a new bottom plate for the right side, because I was a cheap ass and ordered a cheaper one, but I don't think that's gonna cut it. So in the next episode we're going to fit both bottom plates, clean out the bottom, fit the new bottoms in and weld it all through, so that the next week there's no Flintstone Kadett anymore, and we can start rebuilding and doing the final bits on the engine bay, and then we can put the front back in, and then I think it's starting to look like something again. Well, it's actually kind of getting somewhere. Satisfied on how the results are. Well, like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you all for watching and see you in the next episode. Bye.